Your favorite center, Yusuf Nurkic. You gotta get the Rock on the show, bro. This is his team. Damn, Cade over under for this game is 27.5. Are the Jazz finally trying to win this year? I just look at my camera. Should I turn my camera on? I only get my camera. Hmm. What up, world? Why I got my face so like so close on other stuff. But what up, everybody? I see you, Queen. I'll shut the camera off for a second. You're running in here. You need to talk to me. What up, everybody? What up? What up? What up? Welcome. I'm trying to get more official over here. We're trying to get more views and all that. So, welcome, y'all. I guess Utah trying to play. What up, Div? You can see the game, Div. You don't need a VIP, do you? Maybe they're playing Fortnite, showing off. Tell them, Queen. You got to pause on that. You got to pause on that, Div. But I appreciate you, Div. Trying to get more views, man. Maybe my face will get more people to watch, Div. If I do this, I need Rel to get on the stage too with me. Pause. We got to show them these. Oh, I know. It's just she's busy, man. So it's hard to be in front of the camera all the time. I think we're out working though right now. That's fine. Handle your business, Div. I would say break a leg, but don't do that. But yeah, probably gonna be playing 3 games today. So yeah, we'll probably be after this game. We'll be playing the Maverick game. We'll let that play probably, and then once that's done, we'll go ahead and probably play the Laker and Spurs game. So probably a busy day over here on playback. Are the Jazz trying to win finally? Div, anybody else is watching? Are the Jazz finally trying to win? Are they at that point now? Or what are we watching? I'm going to be a little higher. Okay, there we go. There we go. A little height. Stop me now. So low pause. Appreciate you, Rooks. I told Rel I never had a leather hat before, a leather cap. That's more of like a New York type thing. They be doing this, but I had to get this one though, man. I think I saw it at like Universal Studios or something like that. I was like, this fire, man. It's the only like leather cap I've ever had. So, but it's fire though. I guess, Div, yeah. Everyone does try to win at the beginning a little bit. You're right. Sorry, what up? We got 2 people watching on Kick. What up, people on Kick? Appreciate y'all. Got 1 person on Twitch. Appreciate you on Twitch. Guess we had some people watching on Twitter. I mean, not on Twitter. What's that? YouTube. It's frozen on my screen. No problem, Rex. As I said, I don't know if you can see the message that's in the spotlight right now, but we're gonna play the entirety of this game. Then we're gonna switch over to the Pels and the Mavs. Then we're gonna switch over to the Spurs and the Lakers. So a little busy night tonight. Enjoy NBA basketball, yeah. We stayed up pretty late last night too, man. We had fun. You mean what you mean, Ruggs? This game? Oh, no. So you can't. So you on playback is the only place you can get the VIPs as far as like seeing the screen. But like, yeah, we simulcast to what YouTube, uh Twitter, Kick, Twitch, and Assist. Yes, the other places you can chat over there as well. They haven't like implemented where we can see all of the chats over here yet, but that's coming soon as well. I think they said like playback just keep growing, man. Before you know, playback could be taking over YouTube, man. They better stop playing. That was a mean bucket, Cade, man. Yo, Cade, nice, yo. Cade just, I don't want to like. I'm not labeling Cade yet because I don't think he is, but like Cade a little laid back for me. I don't think Cade even understand how nice he is for real. And Cade one of my favorite players, but I'm like, damn, Cade, I wish you knew how nice you were, bro. Same thing, Rooks. If it wasn't for this content stuff, like I grab all the new apps now just to make an app for the page. I don't. It's too much, man. I'm always on the apps for like Cap and Crown and all that stuff, so it becomes like tiring. It's another job in itself. I didn't see that. We we can actually show NFL Red Zone over here too, Rux. I tried it, I think once or twice so far. I don't watch football, so really need a moderator probably for that and all that. But they have access to that. We were trying to show content with NFL Red Zone because if you don't know, Red Zone shows whenever somebody's about to score. When they get to the 20-yard line, obviously the Red Zone. Mm-hmm. Why can't I see on Twitter? Damn, damn, Ruggs, you got all that, man. I know that's probably about all that come together, right? That's all in one package, right? Yes, because ESPN, ABC, and Disney is all one of them with YouTube TV. Yeah, we just got into YouTube Premium, and it's like, oops, okay, but we just got into YouTube Premium or whatever. Um, it's been about half a year now. We had that. That's been lovely. Relvin was telling me forever you need to get that. Once you get it, it'll never go away. But I've been hearing some good things about YouTube TV as well. I'm like, maybe at some point. Ooh, what a good shot, Ace. Mm. Kevin Love, about time Kevin Love retired, right? Jeez. Okay. Nope. Thank you. Real, I don't know if you can hear me, bro, but we got to get The Rock on here on the show. I know he's a Piston fan. No, not that The Rock. The Rock never stops. Oh god. It used to be on when we used to do spaces and all that when they first started. The Rock used to be out. Used to always come and join and talk. I know Ruggs try to run away from cable, and now it's like paying for it all over again. I thought it said Ace Bailey this year was put up 17.6. I'm like, oh man, Ace Bailey. I don't think he's been cooking like that, Ruggs. I think the rest of the team been cooking, like the actual Utah vets, like Laurie and what's his name, Walker Kessler and all those guys. They've been cooking. So not at 7:30. Trap. It's gonna be whenever this game goes off. Ooh, friendly bounce. Yeah, I gotta mess with Rural Farms when y'all get over here. Y'all come over here to Maryland. It's crazy. It's like a gas station, but they got like chicken and food and all that. I'm about to mute myself because I don't want y'all to hear me smacking. Kevin Love, brick that. Nico did that, Ruggs. Ruggs, the other day I saw you on here getting on your guy Coop. And I'm like, damn, Ruggs, you were getting on me heavy in the off season when I was like, man, I don't y'all throwing that generational tag out there real quick. My man got the thing to open his nose up and all. I ain't know they said athletes were starting to wear those. I still think the fella gonna be okay. I just hate that they put that generational tag on him. That's a big fact as well, Ruggs. That's a big fact as well. Say less as well. He gonna give y'all a 30-point game soon, though, Ruggs. He gonna give y'all something to make y'all happy. Man, PJ still my dude, Ruggs. You already know, man. He said, I know DP will. I mean, DP gonna give you a 20-point game soon. That was a travel. That was a big travel. That was a foul, but that was a big travel. Good job, Laurie. Ruggs PJ, my dude, man. It's crazy because that's what we kept trying to tell folks that he's still young. He not old, so he's still getting better. We watching him get better still. It's like, damn. Ruggs, I don't know, man. I don't know what the Jazz doing. The Jazz are weird because I'm like, are the Jazz still trying? Are they trying to win now? I don't know what's going on with the Jazz. I'm like, are they finally trying to win? Because I think Laurie one of the league leaders in scoring and all that. I mean, they don't have Utah don't have any white Americans though, do they? They got any white American dudes? I feel like they got all European guys too, don't they? It's crazy, Ruggs, because Utah kind of messed up by losing their white guy. If they would have kept, if they would have kept, if they would have re-signed, what's his name, Gordon Haywood, that probably have been a good team. Actually, they still ended up with Donovan Mitchell and all that. You got Boban or Boyan. What's his name? Rudy, Donovan Mitchell, um, Gordon Haywood. They had what's his name? Cade Cunningham on this game in the money line for I think 27 and a half points. Mm, so Schroeder might be more consistent at this point than D'Lo. What up, Mavs ball? But Schroeder might be more consistent, Ruggs, but D'Lo still got a higher upside, like in a game, if that makes sense. So, like the way he went hot for y'all the other day, D'Lo can do that for y'all. So it depends on what you want. As a starter, Schroeder might have been better, but D'Lo might be better off the bench. Yes, sir, Mazbo. Appreciate you, man. Hope your day's going the same. You need a VIP? You good? I go get me something to drink, y'all. I cut my camera back. Actually, turn my little fridge right here for my waters. Y'all hear a little rumming, a little humming. I'm sorry, I got an Xbox fridge that I got, and I think out of it's starting to clunk out. It's just for looks. It's not really for purpose. It's you're only supposed to keep it on for a certain amount of time and then cut it off every now and then. But I be forgetting it's on sometimes and all. So now it's like at this last leg, you gotta like rev up. Yes, yeah, Rooks. That's the problem with D'Lo. D'Lo sometimes get to that. He forgets that he's on a team at times. He do the hero ball, and it's like, damn, D'Lo, chill, man. Not right now. We don't need hero ball. He'll make shots and get hot, and then he'll go on the hero ball. Bro, sorry, Thompson is a nice man. Jeez, them Thompson brothers is crazy on defense. They just move. I saw that was airball. That's crazy. And he get his complete form in that. Okay. Hey, I done told y'all a long time ago about that guy DP, man. I was on I last year was enough. Oh my goodness. Mm. Kamilari marking, I'm dunking on his net. Ooh. Oh. You gonna take that too, Ruggs? You gonna take that turnover? Right when you oh man, right when you said it, it was like, oh, turnover. We squared. He bricked, but he squared. Man, I guess that's what Nurkic does. Rebound against Detroit. Wow, they called a foul on him. I'm with you on that one, Nurkic. Nah, he just was bigger than him. Pause. Buckets. Ah, all right, I'm back for a second. Oh, for the season. Mm, mm. Yo, are the Jazz trying to win now for real? Mhm. I'll be back, y'all. It's time for a cousin break. I'll see y'all in about 5 minutes. Dave, what's up with you and getting marketing for LA? No. Why they need what do they need marketing for? They need defense and athleticism and all. They don't need a ridiculous scorer. They got you see their offense right now. Why they don't need another scorer. Marketing is going to be Kevin Love, if that. Rel gave me so I was saying Andrew Wiggins, right? But then Rel was like yesterday, he was like, "Man, you thinking wrong. You think about the Pelicans right now because the Pelicans about to need draft picks because they about to lose their draft pick to Atlanta." I'm like, bro, go for it. Like he said, go for it. Trey Murphy or Herb Jones. Lakers get one of them with a draft pick. There you go. Either one, Herb or Trey. Either one. Because that dude, what's his name, Laravia and all that stuff, basically took Dodo's spot and like upgraded it. No disrespect to our guy Dodo. Like, dude can put the ball on the floor and all that. They becoming the new Boston Celtics of the '80s. All these white guys that's out there dribbling with skill. Question for you, Div, about Cade or anybody. Polls, basically, if anybody that's watching. Cade Cunningham, right? All-star level. He made All-Star and All-NBA in the same season, so he's an All-NBA level, not just an All-Star level player. Does he get any higher than that, or is that his ceiling for your All-NBA? So you don't think he gets to the MVP level, Div? All-NBA is his ceiling, and that's not like a knock. You don't think Detroit gonna be good at no point? They tripled their win total last year. If Cade Cunningham ever get mad at his team, though, Div, that's the player that Dallas should be looking at to get him back home. That'll help their team out a lot if they got Cade Cunningham. Wow. Wow. That's a that's a highlight block. In your grill. I knew exactly what you was about to do block. Uh Div, have you been paying attention to the entire league this season or just the Mavericks and the Lakers? Every season, Div. I yell about Giannis, Div. Every season. And people just don't be paying attention to Giannis, man. I'm like, bro, Giannis might be the most underrated player in the league right now. And he like stupid, and they just like forget about him and say it's somebody else award to get other than Giannis. Yeah, man, Giannis is dumb, man. Yo, get Giannis some help, somebody else on his team, bro, to actually get buckets and over. Giannis can make had the game easier, man. He said, I ain't bailing out Nico. He said, I ain't even put my guy on the Mavericks since I don't want to bail out Nico. Get him executive of the year. You would have to include. So if I can get off, what's his name, De'Aaron Fox, Div. Like I get off De'Aaron Fox because I don't want to gut my team. Yo, the Spurs nice. Dylan Harper gonna be nice too. But the trade will have to center around De'Aaron Fox. Yeah. Okay, so Giannis and Wemby, the closest thing we've seen to Giannis and Wemby if they played together would be the Twin Towers of Hakeem Olajuwon and Ralph Sampson when they were making it to the finals and all back in the 80s. If you want to watch that old school basketball, Div, it would be that front court would be unbelievable, man. Yeah, Giannis, that dude, man. People ain't gonna realize what Giannis. I want Giannis to leave Milwaukee, man. Giannis need more championships. I want Giannis to have more than a championship. He should be more than an A championship guy. I need Giannis to get more than one. He got to get two. I need Giannis to at least get two. Because Giannis still, people don't realize Giannis still close to being a top 10 player as well. Like Giannis ain't far from being a top 10 player either. And people forget about that. They're like, oh, Giannis is done and all. I'm like, Giannis can go somewhere and still be a top 10 player. And I don't mean top 10 player now. He a top 3 player in my opinion, but I'm talking about top 10 player of all time. I I personally don't think Joker is like way ahead of Giannis. I think they're damn near the same position on the totem pole as far as all time ranking and all that. Like I don't think Joker's way ahead of Giannis. Me personally, you know who I'm picking, but that's a different debate. I don't even do that. I just think they around the same like number. Like when you get to whatever your rankings is, when you get there and them like teams, Giannis and Joker gonna be right beside each other. And Kevin Love need to just retire. Real talk, yeah. Smooth. He said I thought he retired. Bro, he need to, bro. This dude, Kevin Love, man. I'm like, bro, he just eating up paychecks, man. I ain't mad at him and all, but jeez. He said, where would they accept a white guy at? He said, oh, I'll go to Utah. They'll still accept me in Utah. He probably is Mormon, Div. I don't know, man. I'm making stuff up. I don't know. Kevin Love, I don't have no clue. Oh, he just got a rebound though. He almost turned it over. Banged it. Ah, Isaiah Stewart been stopping Markin in this game when he matched up against him. Yeah, yeah, Smodus. That's what I said. I'm not mad at him for getting his money. Get your money and all, but yeesh, we talking about guys that don't need to be in the league no more. Kevin Love, one of them, man. Pistons trying to make a comeback. Got him. Yo, K, nice, yo. K, nice, yo. K, nice, there, man. And he's starting to like Jalen Duran starting to just run and get easy buckets now from Cade. What a bucket. I think he can make Detroit better. I think he's making Detroit better. I don't think he should leave. He ain't even been in that long. They in the playoffs and all now. They might now. You got to draft. You got to You gotta hope your GM, coach, and all that stuff do their job. They got their star. They got a Sar, Thompson, and all that stuff. But they got players. They're not trash. He should have took that shot. He was scared of Thompson though. Hmm. Yo, Jalen Duren trying to be a top 10 center in the NBA, man. I'm watching you, Jalen, man. Damn, the Pistons don't have no shot making. Look at that, Div. They are plus 17.1 in the paint this season. We done told you, Div. He played like that other guy. So, he played like the black version of the other guy. He's just a little more laid back. Yes, Modus. Jalen Duren, man, becoming that dude now, man. Like if he keep getting when you got a point guard, get easy buckets. Oh, hold up. Hold up. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. Okay. He said keep glazing me. Pause. Throw it up. Yo, Jalen Duren becoming nice, yo. Yo, he becoming nice, yo. Yo, dude. Jalen Duren becoming nice. Ah, Isaiah Stewart. Yo, their front court, man. Bro, if they can shoot and make shots, man, that's why Duncan Robinson's so important. He just throw it up to Jalen Duren. He just threw it up to him. Come on, Div. Look at Jalen Duren, man, with 18 first half points. Killing again. He just killed the Mavericks last game. Go ahead, Jalen Duren. Yeah, I love this. I love watching players, man, take that curve, man. Yo. I don't know, Smodus. I'm worried. I tell everybody I'm worried because he's 7'3", man. Now that he's 7'3", that's the dangerous. Once you get to that point, that's when danger happens. Danger, danger. Oh, Jalen Duren got 12 by himself. What a pass. Woo! Woo! Oh, he got him. You got to knock it down. You didn't, Ace. Bro. Yo, the Pistons just went off right there for a second, man. They athletic as hell, man. They just need shooting, bro. They young, Div. So I say, Dave, you gotta watch the league. You can't just say teams trash, man. Like they going through their it's like the steps. You feel me? Like this is what's supposed to happen. You just gotta keep going. See, I need the Pistons to win for parlay. I think the Pistons I think they're gonna win. They just be turning it on and turning it off right now. They got know to keep it on. Pause. Yes, Detroit. I picked Detroit to be a top 4 team in the East this year, dude. Detroit took New York to 7 last year. And I told you they tripled their win total. Ended up like the 6th seed last year after being nowhere. Cade Cunningham made the All NBA team last year. They made the 3rd team. Cade only been in the league, 4 years? No, I don't think Cade got hurt. They lost in game 7. I don't think he got hurt, Div. I think he just lost in Game 7 in New York. They going to serious modus. I already told Rel, especially if Atlanta get like the number one pick or something like that again from like New Orleans, because they have two great picks. They gonna get rid of Trey Young. This is it. I already said this is the last year. I told folks a lot of players gonna be moving. So look at Ja Morant. People need to pay attention to our shows and watch our shows. I talked about Ja Morant, Trey Young, all these people saying it's about to be a new era of the league. What after what happened last year and stuff about to change and players gonna be on the move soon and all. And we'll see. We'll see if Milwaukee can keep it up too, because they still on the clock for Giannis as well. That ain't done, no matter what's being said. That I don't know what's the name. Carlos Boozer's son is killing those Smoders. Carlos Boozer's son getting you like 2020 games in college. Yep, I just said that the rugs did. I said blame Nico for that. He was like, why ain't the stage live nowhere? Johnny B and all that. I said that's Nico, man. Don't nobody care about this. You got the diehards and all that stuff that just watch it because they like, like putting themselves through hell and all that, but they don't. Man, nah, people don't get enjoyment out of this. People don't believe in the Mavericks, man. You always want your fans that's going either way say, hey, we gonna win a championship every year. I know you do, Dave. You love the drama. But people actually enjoyed the team, man. Like sometimes that it becomes too much drama, man. Like it's too much. Yeah, what's the name? What's his name? Damn, I can't Dyson Daniels, Jesus. Yeah, Dyson Daniels, they nice as well. They got a lot of athletic guys as well over there on Atlanta. That's why I don't know why they not better. Ath- they got a point guard and they got athletic guys. They should be just running and doing the same thing. But I think Ant Man about to return, Div. Yeah, but the Pels even got more though, Smolder. The Pels still got Herb Jones and Trey Murphy and all that. Like they just stay with wings, man. They got too many wings. Hey, did y'all see my guy Derek Queen yesterday though? Hey, you see him almost get a triple double? You see Derek Queen from B1 was get a triple double, Div, last night? Hey, hey, hey. Who? Nah, what's the name? Queen was later. He was like in the teens, I think. Yo, he like a mini. He in that same mode as Sabonis, um, Shingun, Joker. You feel me? All those guys. He just the black guy that's there, Div. I ain't gonna say looking better than Cooper. He ain't getting as much playing time and all that stuff. He in New Orleans. He's not looking better than Cooper. Cooper's still like the third best rookie in the draft right now, as far as he ain't like trash. There you go, 13th. But Derek Queen skilled though, man. If he can get here another guy, Div, If he can get out of New Orleans and get his body right, pause. If he can actually like take conditioning and stuff serious, he's skilled. He's skilled as hell. He's just nice at basketball. So if he can actually get the like body part right, play off the bench, so they still got Cooper the two. He just gradually moving them up. Now we got him at the two. All right, next. I ain't gonna lie to you, Pasquale. I done them games early in the season. Um, oh, y'all got Max Christie in there too. Okay, that's right. Anthony Davis not playing. Okay, that's a good lineup right there. Y'all gotta win tonight though. What up, Chico? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like them earlier games showed me something about y'all. I told y'all if y'all lose to the Wizards, I was gonna be worried, and I was. That was showing me something was wrong. But like it's still early in the season. Y'all have to win tonight against New Orleans. New Orleans got one victory the last game. If y'all lose against them, I think the Mavericks might be bad. Yeah. Nah, Div. I'll go on a limb. I'll go on a limb and say that I don't think he's generational. I don't think he trash. I don't think he's generational though. Man, Magic, I don't even think they suck because of Bane. They just need a point guard still. They still need a guard. Ooh. But that ain't I don't even think Suggs like that. They need a PG Smolders. They need a real person that's gonna set them up. They be having what's his name, Paulo and them create for themselves too much. That's true, Chico. So Chico, two things can be true. I do agree that okay, here's my thing. I don't be yelling, I don't run around yelling Anthony Edwards is generational. But I think Anthony Edwards nice as hell. You feel what I'm saying? Like everybody that's nice, that don't mean they generational. I'm saying I'm putting my hand up and saying I don't think Cooper Flag is generational. I do not think he's generational. Now I don't mean I don't think he can be a very, very good or even great player in the league. But I haven't. There's my thing. I think Cooper Flag is good at a lot of things. I don't see anything where I'm like, damn, Cooper Flag is elite at that. What up, Locke? It's not like he's good at a lot of things. There's nothing he's like I can say point your finger that he's elite. Like that's what he is elite at. Like, bro, he's gonna kill the league. He in the top 99 percentile and all that stuff of that. I don't see that with Cooper Flick. I see him as a guy. That's why I said a 5x5 guy, or Andre Karolinko, Sean Marion type guy. He may be able to score better than him, though. Or even be Sean, if he on Sean Marion level, that's a Hall of Fame career, man. Like Sean Marion, one of the most underrated players of all time. And then if you win rings and all that, or a ring or rings, like that adds to you as well, depending on where you are. So here's my thing, though. This is my thing with the Mavs fans. What Mavs fans gotta understand. Are you happy? So it's like a situation. When you got the number one pick, like it's rare to get the number one pick. We know how rare it is. When you feel like you got the number one pick, you feel like you should be getting somebody that is that guy. He's the number one pick. Like we lucked up on 77 being the third pick. Like you feel like you should get that number one dude that be number one. If you guys can still have Cooper be good and be a talent that helps you win and all that stuff because he's good. Like he's like a Draymond Green, a Hall of Famer guy. I'm not saying he's gonna be Draymond Green, but he's a guy that's good at a lot of things. But at the end of the day, if you didn't pick the guy who was the best in this draft, if this is supposedly a generational draft, it is going to sting because you had the number one pick. I kind of like compared it to Atlanta. Atlanta had the number one pick and they got Ricochet, and it's looking like he might be a role player. And that was a bad draft though, so nobody may be a star in that draft. In a generational draft, you got the number one pick. You would hope you got a generation, that guy. Like, and if you didn't, it's going to sting a little bit because you didn't get that guy. And I just keep asking folks. I'm wondering what did he do differently in college that y'all like made him generational that I'm not seeing. Not even just a good player. I see a good player, but what made him generational? Y'all was like, man, this dude is the second coming of something better than maybe Larry Bird and all that stuff. I'm like, what was it? So here's my thing with that, Pasquale. I don't need to see no year two. And I ain't gonna get fooled by them guys over at Locked On and all that stuff too. When they compare him to like Kobe Bryant and Tracy McGrady and them, no, the circumstances were totally different if you watched basketball back then. Del Harris didn't play Kobe Bryant. Wanted to play and was busting people ass back in practice, and Del Harris didn't play him because that's back when you were a high school player and they were like, you're not gonna get played. Same thing with like Tracy McGrady not getting played and all that. Then they compared him to Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard was playing power forward out of position and still was anchoring a defense. And LeBron James was when you saw him already. Kevin Garnett when you saw him already. I don't gotta wait the year two. I've never seen nobody like that. That's dude. I'm like, yo, I gotta wait to year two. That's all I'm saying. And I know it's a whole. It can't be. It can't be. There's no way we pick this dude and he's not generational, but I would already see it. That's how I feel. Yeah, I feel you. But I'm just like, I can't. What am I going to see? That's what I'm saying. What did he do in college that everybody is like, that something's going to be different? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what is about to be added that we like? He ain't did that yet. Like, what?
Are we still on this conversation?
I mean, we about to see a Maverick game try. So the Maverick fans here now. They talking about it.
Oh, I know all those people that won't show up unless their team's being watched.
Yeah.
Those people.
See, I'm not like Div though. I'm not saying pooper and all that stuff. Div be trolling to try to get y'all to be mad and all that.
Don't worry, King. I'm going on vacation to Canada.
Ooh. Oh, go. You're going to find
it. Well, I'm going to North Dakota to visit my grandpa, but he lives close to the border. My uncle is a customs agent officer, and he lives in Canada. So I'll go and beat Div's ass for you.
I think Div's on the east, though. I think he's in Eastern Canada. Oh, man, Jared Jack, man. I need to go over to Western Canada, though. Where you going to, what's that, Montreal or something? Ain't that West?
Nah, like I said, I'm going to North Dakota to visit my grandpa, but my uncle lives in Canada. He literally lives in the same, like, he just lives in Canada.
Just over the line?
Dakota. Yeah, basically. It's the province. I don't know how you say it, but it's like because like 90% of Canada is like nothing, right? That province is basically that.
Okay. I see you, Pasquale. So I watched somebody the other day, and they were like, I hate saying this stuff. I watched somebody the other day, and they were saying, what's his name? I think it's Mick Hoops. I think his name is. But he was saying, what he think that Cooper Flag may be is what people were trying to put onto Luka Doncic. So as far as like Cooper, he felt like he was saying Cooper kind of at his ceiling already because Cooper just is good at everything. Like that's what you're gonna get. What everybody kept saying Luka was when he had his ceiling keep increasing every year and all. Y'all got the safe bet is what he thought. But we'll see. Like I said, he 18 and all that stuff. He will get better. He will get better. I just don't think he's going to be like he's going to be a double-double guy that get every now and then maybe triple doubles and stuff like that. But I don't see if I'll ever see. So from Cooper, I don't see if I ever see a number one. Right now, I'm not seeing number one from him. When other guys, when you see them like, oh, that's a number one, he'll get it. And like I say, some of the greatest players in basketball weren't number ones. That's okay. That's a Hall of Fame guy and all that stuff can still be that. But I'm not seeing the tools to be a number one so far. That's a good comparison. Like Coop being like a Jaylen Brown or something like that. Like that's fine. That's a awesome comparison, and that's cool. That's what I feel like the level should have really been at. Putting him on that other level kind of going to hurt him, but it's because he associated with Luka Doncic, I feel like, in a way. But other people were glazing him too, though, before the whole Mavericks had him. So who knows? Hey, and Richard, that's what the guy said too. He said he Denny. He said he's Denny, but he's a white American. He said the Mavericks chose a Denny. That's what he said. That is hilarious. He said he chose Denny, but they ain't gonna realize it yet. It's Denny. He complete just like Denny. Yep.
Shout out to Denny. He's been balling this season. What's with the Jazz, King? What's with the Jazz? They either are god awful or they're actually like decent.
I don't know. I was asking that earlier. Like, are the Jazz actually trying to win now? Are they finally winning?
You know what I'm talking about? There's games where it's like, dude, they're the worst team in the league, and then there's games where it's like, how are they beating these teams? They shouldn't be beating.
A more athletic, yeah, they should be, but a more athletic Denny is a good player. Denny is a good player. You feel me? Like, it's like two things can be true. It's not a bash. He can still be one of the greatest players of all time. He can be a top 100 player of all time and not be generational, guys. And that's okay. That's what I'm saying. Like, Hakeem Olajuwon isn't Michael Jordan, but he was drafted ahead of him. I think he might be better than Gordon than he would. So the thing is, here's my thing as well. Oh, that's a bad pass. Here's my thing with Coop as well that I feel like people overhyped that I haven't seen so far. Cooper flagged so far, and I don't think Cooper going to be a point of attack defender. I think he's going to be a help side, like a smart Roman guy and all that stuff. His IQ is great on defense. He not like crazy athletic though. He's athletic for a white guy. He's not like crazy athletic. Like everybody made it like, oh my God, this is crazy ass athletic white guy about to come in the league that's going to be doing all this defense. I'm like, yo, he's athletic for a white guy. Like, I don't know if he's more athletic than Lauri Markkanen. Not to be like disrespectful. That's true, Larry. That's what I said. I think he's going to be all-star. I think he might be all-NBA type player and all that. Like I asked earlier to Div about Cade. I said, do you think all-NBA his ceiling? Do you think he done got all-star? He got all-NBA the same year. Do you think he makes it to the MVP type level? And he said, no, he thinks that's his ceiling. And I'm like, I'm not mad at you. It might be. And that he still could be a great player. One of the best players in the league being an all-NBA player. Jalen Brunson is an all-NBA player. He'll probably never be an MVP. And that's okay. He's going to still go down as one of the greatest basketball players of all time.
The thing about Cade will never probably be a top 5 player in the league, but he'll be like a top 15 maybe.
He already is, according to last year.
Yeah, that's true. But he'll never be like a top 5, and that's fine.
I think he might be a top 10 player.
I'm saying top 5 is reaching it though, in his career. I don't think. Who knows?
Yeah, he might not. He might though. It depends on how Detroit run the East. It depends on his team. If Detroit starts running the East, if they like develop and keep getting better from 6 to 4 and all that stuff like that, maybe.
You don't gotta be a top 5 player to be good at the game, you know?
Yes. Yo, Isaiah Stewart is locked in Lauri Markkanen when he playing them, man. And won. So, Kitty, I think what you saying, he's only 18. As I said, I've never heard that. Okay, let me rewind. I think what he's saying, Div also saying that he's not going to be generational. He's seen it enough. You don't have to see it. So before he came into the league, everybody was telling me this guy about to come into the league and dominate. He already better than guys. He was killing people in the in the Olympics. He about to be damn near Kawhi Leonard come out of the league and all. Now when he playing in the league, it's becoming, hey, we gotta wait another year, let him wait and all that stuff. He only 18. How did it just switch up that quickly? That really sounds like coping. He was just supposed to be the generational LeBron James and all that. Now we gotta give him time. Then check, he wasn't that guy. Now, he might be something else, but he ain't that guy. Check. He's still 18. Yes. I'm sorry. Let me know, y'all, if you request, and they don't send me like a real notification. So, yes, Pascal, I got you.
I just realized that though, Jazz don't have Colin Sexton anymore.
Mm-mm. He on
What's up,
Charlotte.
y'all?
What up, Pasquale? He on Charlotte, and they don't have Walker Kessler either. He went to the doctor and found out he had a torn shoulder.
I saw that today. Walker Kessler, something about his shoulder.
Oh, there we go.
Chico, let me ask y'all this. So here we go. I got a rebuttal for everything y'all gonna say about him being. It's a reason why. When Luka Doncic first played in the NBA, what position was he playing in? He played a power forward. When LeBron James first played in the NBA, what position he played at? He played the two. He played the two guard. When Kevin Durant played in the league, what position he played at? He played the two. When Dwight Howard played in the league at his first position, what position he played at? He played the power forward. I can keep going over and over and over and on and on and on. Pause about players that have played and been out of position, and you still see you move them to their position because you see they that dude. They traded the entire team, the whole Dallas Maverick team for Luka. They were trying to compete. They thought Luka was a piece that was going to help them at the power forward position. They went and got DeAndre Jordan finally and all that stuff. They had Harrison Barnes, Wesley Matthews, Dennis Smith Jr. and all that. They thought they were going to compete. They saw they had Luka that got power forward. I told Div, he said, when you know Luka was that dude. I said in the first game when he made that pass behind his back to DeAndre Jordan, I said, oh, damn, that's how powerful we're doing that. I don't think nobody else on our team could do that kind of pass. At that moment, I knew it and said, golly, this dude is ridiculous. By his third game, he was having like 26 points, something was a triple-double and all that. We saw what was going on at that point, and Luka was still out of position because the guys didn't get traded to the middle of the season.
Right.
To Dennis Smith Jr. got hurt and all that stuff.
I'm gonna say this in the nicest way possible. People making excuses for Cooper. Excuses are basically another way of coping.
Yeah. But my first question is because I love your opinion, your knowledge, and all this stuff. As far as Cooper's ceiling, because you don't see him as generational, do you think he can reach like a KG level?
I think more of like I'm thinking more Sean Marion, maybe with better offense. Okay. I don't think he's gonna be KG. I don't think he'll be as dominant like a defensive player of the year defender. Right. I think more like a Sean Marion, what he known for his defense and all, but he can score more. Sean Marion in Phoenix, but a little better scorer.
Because folks put KG in there with Dirk and all that, so I was just wondering. And also, I'm just wondering, like when Kobe or even Curry first came in the league, I mean, were they considered generational?
Steph Curry was making the most threes in the league his first year.
Was it his first year?
And shooting 42% his first year from three.
Right. But his shooting, but he was also like very injury prone, which
he was injury prone.
Got over that. Yeah.
He was injury prone, but he was shooting 42% from the three his first year.
Right. Okay.
So you knew Steph Curry was a 3-point shooter. He's shooting 42% his first year. You like, dang, you nice. Right. Kobe Bryant wasn't playing. Del Harris had him on the bench. Remember, he still made the All-Star game.
You're right. But I just there's some players like I look at sometimes and I'm like, were they like immediately considered generational? No, and yes, it's a bit of a cope. Just hoping that maybe Cooper is being what all these what these scouts were saying and everything. I mean, he's gonna be nice. And other players have already seen that. And you got KD coming out and being like, yeah, this guy's gonna be nice.
When we wanted to grade, that's what
I doesn't mean he's gonna be generational, but
if he's generational, Pasquale, and I'm not even saying he's not going to say he's not. my thing is, if he is generational, like usually all them players that we just said generational, you point at what they generational at, right? Like you saw, like I said, Steph Curry, man, Steph Curry shoot the hell out of threes. This guy about to be a 3-point
Luca
shooter,
is
and Luka
floor
with the pad,
vision.
up with the like this dude. Luka is a better passer than he is a scorer, and he's one of the greatest scorers of all time. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's how I feel about Luka. When you
Offensive
see
machine.
Cooper Flag, right? What are you pointing at? And you're going to tell me right now that you say, man, that's what he going to be generational at.
Honestly, I don't know. But like me personally, I can't point at anything that I see right now. I mean, he's good on both ends. I mean, he's obviously we don't know much offensively because the offense is just dog. You know, this is awful. Dog.
Dirk struggled for 1 year, Johnny, and you saw what Dirk was going to be. Dirk was shooting jump shots from the mid range and all.
Yeah.
That's
And then
what he always became. That's what he became generational at. Shoot, they tried to say it was too much. Don't do that, Dirk, and all that stuff. He said, "No, I'm gonna do that," and he shot it. That's what he was generational at, shooting the mid range shot.
And he learned to face up people too. He really worked on facing up in front of a defender.
But I never thought, like, again, here we go with that again. I feel like that's coping with Dirk. I love Dirk. I never thought Dirk was the best player in the NBA. Dirk never had that type of like push behind him to be the best player in the NBA. Ever.
Yeah, he changed the game in different ways.
Yes, Dirk's one of the best He was one of the best players in the NBA. Had one and probably was the best in that run in 2011, whatever. But like nobody ever thought he's better than Kobe. Who?
Dirk was never better than LeBron.
Exactly. Who thought Dirk was better than those guys? Nobody.
No. He played a different game that he mastered and created a whole genre of a 7-foot shooter. But I mean, that doesn't mean he was the best player for his generation.
King, as a former Mavs fan, right?
They told me Cooper Flag was the guy hype since LeBron. They say this hype was bigger than I asked about Zion. They said no more.
For scouts, it was. I mean,
Zion. Hold up. Let's hear Zion. Here we go with Zion. I'm gonna use Zion as an example. You saw what Zion was generational where he was still Zion when he came into the league. That same Zion. He was Zion in high school, he was Zion in college, and he was Zion in the league. The only issue is injuries. When he was playing, he was Zion. That's why they had the hype behind him. He was Zion. When LeBron was LeBron, he was LeBron all the way through. What am I missing that I'm going to see? That's what I'm saying. What is like, bro, that's not there. It's gonna come with time. That's what I'm saying, Johnny boy. Like he can still be a great player, a top 100 player. The hype behind him, though, was bro going to be the best player in the league.
Yeah, nobody, I don't think anybody, even the scouts that are looking at him, are going to be able to give you the answer. I don't know. Man, my app's messing up. I'll be back.
Like that's all I'm saying. Cooper was seen as supposed to be the best player in the league.
Best player in the league is Giannis.
It could be, man. Giannis a monster. I ain't gonna lie to you. Giannis, the most underrated player in the league today, man. And he Giannis. That's crazy.
Yeah, King, I told you, I think Giannis is better than Luka.
I'm not mad at you, but I disagree. That's fine. That's fine, Larry. I'm not mad at you with that being your definition. Dirk definitely changed the game in that standpoint. Dirk is generational.
Okay, my bad. I wanted to type that out before speaking.
Yeah, Dirk generational, Larry.
I think that's why I said we had this I think we had this conversation a couple years back.
Like Dirk is, you don't feel like Dirk is in the Larry Bird mode though?
You can say he's in the Larry Bird mode if you want
he's just
to.
a little bit taller.
I think that's part of it. Like, okay, he was a 7-footer who can actually shoot.
I mean, but Bird was 6'10", damn near 7-footer.
But there's a difference between 7 foot and 6'10". You know this. You
I
hear it all the time.
bitches, man. I mean, yeah, it is, Larry, man. But geez,
Pause,
it's
boy.
pause,
Pause. The
yeah,
way
it's
you
a
just said that is
pause.
crazy.
That is, but 2 inches though, man. That's just 2 inches, bro. Like you had like one of
I
them
get
like
the point.
6'5" and the other 7 feet. It's like, bro, he's 6'10" and the other one's 7 feet. And
I
Bird,
understand.
I don't think was Dirk better than Bird or anything.
I think scoring you could probably give Dirk better than Bird, but everything else I think you have to give to Bird, to be fair. 1. 2, when I say that, you even after Bird, so you have the magic modes and you have the Bird mode. And then I think this is where Dirk get his credit. When Dirk came along and after Dirk came along, you had the Dirk mode where, oh wait, you can be 7 foot, 6'11", and actually shoot. We can give you the ball and let you go ahead and do your thing. You don't have to be a back to the basket center.
Right.
Yeah.
That
so
is
Richard,
a generational person. They changed
And
everything from
unblockable
then on.
shot.
yes.
is what
But
it- the
Richard's saying they
unblockable
were
shot.
not the same because Dirk was a 7 foot. Bird was a 7 foot guard and Dirk was a 7 foot forward. I think that's my point. Bird can do everything Dirk did. He just was more skilled. That's why I think Dirk is in the same mode as Bird. He's just not a better version. It's like Kobe with but Mike and all that stuff. Like they're in the mode.
And Bird had better defense.
Yes, like
my opinion,
Bird is
yeah.
the better player. That's why I was asking y'all before. Is Cooper Flag about to be better than Larry Bird? Is that what we're saying? And everybody shut up when we talk about that, though. I'm like, whoa, the way we presenting him, though, he about to be better than Larry Bird.
I don't know what they saw. I'm trying to figure that out because I don't watch a lot of college. They keep saying he was like an AD or a Zion, like both ends of the court. He was really good, but like I heard a lot heading into the draft about like his IQ and
And I
like
think he has
understanding the
incredible
game,
IQ.
but I haven't seen it quite yet. You know,
No,
like
I think he has incredible defensive IQ. Like he's always in the pass. He moves. He's energetic. He moves.
Right.
But I don't think he's athletic enough to be compared to like an AD and all. You feel what I'm saying? Like those guys are like their athleticism is stupid. I don't know if Cooper is that athletic.
And I think they were saying his IQ on both ends of the floor. And I'm just, you know, with this offense, you really can't see it. And I'm just, if I finally see it, I'll be like, oh, that's what they were saying. But I'll be honest, I haven't seen what everybody else was seeing.
So the generational part. So the generational part is offensively. Are we saying that
No?
Because defensively is
no.
Are we
I would think it would be an
Is he playing out of something defensively?
From what I've heard, I can't tell you because I haven't watched this guy except for these games, you know. But I would think what they were assuming was both ends of the floor, that he would be good enough on both ends of the floor. It wouldn't be just a dominating defensive force or offensive force, just an all around.
Okay. From what I was hearing, Pascal, they were saying his offense was great, but they were saying his defense is even better. That's what I was hearing from.
Right.
Like they were comparing him to Scottie Pippen and Kawhi Leonard. Which means they're two of the greatest defenders of all time.
But see, that's where it gets nasty. We can go into this argument. I don't want to. I don't think Scotty nor Kawhi is generational. But I think they're top 20 all time.
I think
they're top 20 all time talents.
I'm with you, Larry. Larry, I'm with you. I don't think they're generational.
But that's why. Oh, I didn't know if we were going to be arguing because some people. Oh, Kawhi won 3 rings with 3 different teams.
Kawhi Leonard is in the Michael Jordan mode.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I give you that.
He's in the Michael Jordan mode. He's not Michael Jordan. He's in the Michael Jordan mode, though. That's what Kawhi Leonard. There's nothing that Kawhi Leonard can do that Michael Jordan can't do.
True.
You feel what I'm saying?
And that's what.
That's why he's in the mode.
I've never called. My bad.
No,
I've never called Cooper generational. Okay. I've never called him Cooper generational. I think if he hits, that's why I always say if he hits.
DeMar is in the Michael Jordan mode. DeMar DeRozan. He is. You don't have to be. That don't mean you're on the same level. It's different levels to it. But he in there. Go ahead, Larry. I'm sorry.
No,
you didn't call Cooper generational. I'm sorry.
Trying to read. No, you don't. That's the nasty thing. Everybody want to call people. Everybody want to call every number 1 player that's coming out the draft generational. Zion was never generational. He was just super athletic.
He was Charles Barkley, man. He was in the mode of Charles Barkley.
Wemby I like Wemby. I hope Wemby is the last generational player to come out. But if you want to argue technically generation wise, Wemby's technically in Luka's generation. If you want to do it like year by year, he
Yeah.
falls under Luka.
So Wemby, you can have more than one generational player playing at one time.
You
By
can.
archetype, yes.
Yes, based off of archetype. So here's my thing: Wemby way to be generational is to play for a long time. If Wemby
Yes.
can play for seasons, like make it past 10 seasons and all that stuff, then Wemby gonna be generational. You feel me? Because the other guys couldn't do it.
Agreed. That's what I'm saying. There's things. I think I've said it before. I think Cooper's catching. It's getting to the point now. Cooper's catching a little bit too much heat because on defense, he's good. I'm not saying he's great. I'm not saying he's locked down.
He has
on defense,
great
he's good.
IQ. Yes, he does. I agree.
He did great against KD in that first half, even though it's an aging KD.
Offensively, that don't matter. If you can hold down KD, you're a good defender.
Yes, I think he's good at damn near everything, bro. Pause. Like I think Cooper Fleck is good at damn near everything.
And I think that's what they're expecting him to be. At least that's what they're hyping him up to be. Is just to be like this generational guy all around because it's all around game. I don't think it's one thing he. I mean, that's what I'm learning.
So me comparing him to Andre Karolinko and Sean Marion is not a bad thing.
No, I don't think so. I think Sean Marion's pretty good so far. I mean,
the only thing though, like I've been saying though, is so far the coach has not put him in a position to win, and that's the frustration.
I agree. And BJ, two things can be true. I do agree, but again, I've named a ton of generational players that were all out of position that still showed me what they were generational at. So I understand all that. I do agree that kid got him in the work in the bed and not the right positions and all that stuff. But I'm just going. That's what I'm saying. We talking about different terms. We talking about just a good player. Jason Kidd is messing this guy up where he can still be great, compete, be rookie of the year, all that stuff. I agree. On the generational tip, though, I'm just like, what am I missing that I'm not seeing yet that I'm going to see later on that we're going to say, man, that's generational.
Yeah, I'm with you. So I haven't seen what they've been. I haven't followed him through his whole career in college, so Big J will be able to answer that better. But like you said, I haven't seen it yet, and I hope to, obviously, because I'm biased. I want to see what they're talking about, but I don't know enough about them. So.
No,
is AD generational to you?
Go ahead, let Big J talk. I think he's going to explain all that. Go ahead, Big J.
Well, the only thing I was going to say is, I was going to use AD as an example. So if when AD hit the league, right? Mm-hmm. If they said AD, you had one of the greatest college, freshman years of all time, we're gonna make you a point guard. We know you're a power forward. We're gonna have you come in and play point guard. Everybody think you're retarded. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And that's what we're looking at now. You just said a guy had better numbers in his college year than almost, like I said, everybody except for AD and what's his name? AD and Zion. Those are the only two I've seen in recent history that put up better numbers. And so you talk about, but then all of a sudden you're like, okay, we're gonna change everything about your game because we want you to be the guy that just left. Which, like I said, that's idiotic to me.
I agree.
Don't emphasize the strengths of the dude who can do he's a Swiss Army knife on offense and defense, and he's like, you know what, we're gonna make you play something you never played before because I don't want to have to coach offense because I ain't had to do it for the last 7 years.
That's kind of wild.
I feel you. And that's cool. Calling him AD is different than calling him Kawhi Leonard or Scottie Pippen.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? That's what I feel. Like that can still be AD still going down as one of the greatest players of all time. No matter if we love him or hate him, no matter how you feel about him, he is what he is. You feel me?
And that's why I brought up Kobe because, like you said, he wasn't being played. You know what I'm saying?
Kobe wasn't being played. Del Harris
that's
was like, no.
That's why I brought him up.
You also know another thing I kind of noticed with the Mav games. Sometimes he's too passive. He just lets the other guys
because he playing point guard.
Yeah.
It's like
Cooper has that bad. Cooper is really bad. Like he won't take shots at the basket. He won't attack the basket when he has an open lane. That is his main offensive problem.
So So Larry, you saying? Oh! I'm gonna let y'all debate this one. You saying he just being passive? You agree that he being passive?
Did you see what Cooper
Yes.
said? Cooper said, "I haven't been trying yet."
I think that was fake, Pascal. I don't think that was real.
Oh, what?
I don't
Oh,
think that was, man. He better not have
okay.
said that. This
That would
dude,
have been funny.
you can't say that, man.
I scrolled past it last night. I was watching the elections and
I
stuff, but
think
I
that was
scrolled
fake. I hope that was fake.
past.
But can I
No,
finish what I
the
was
only
gonna
thing I was
say
gonna
about
say.
it?
Oh, good.
Go ahead, Troy.
But what I mean by him being passive is there's just times where it's like he should ask. I'm not saying because he's not a good like point guard, crazy point guard, but there's times where he should ask for the ball, and let him shoot and all that, let him do his mid range jumpers. There's just times where he's on the floor and he doesn't do anything, and he just sits in the corner waiting.
All right. So what I'm saying, Troy. So that's what I'm saying. The difference. You're saying that he needs to demand the ball more. And like I think that's a rookie thing. That's him not. It's a lot of vets on this team that had experience that can play. You feel me? Like he trying to figure his place. You feel me? Fit in where he get in or get in where he fit in. But as far as like Larry, it sounds like he's saying though when he has the ball in his hand that he's passive. Is that right,
So,
Larry?
yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Big J.
No, I was just gonna say this. My thing is, I think he's passive against bigs. Like I saw when he was up there against Wimby and against Chet. I'm like, throw them dudes in. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, don't respect them at all. Make them block you, make them foul you, whatever it is. And I see where he's like, oh no, he's gonna block my shot. I've seen that from him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Where he hesitates. That's something he has to fix. The other thing is though, when it comes to him staying in the corner, I noticed that too when I was at the games, and I'm like, my thing is if there's no point guard on the court, then the ball doesn't move. Like if they get a ball to AD or they get a ball to PJ a lot of times, and PJ's bringing the ball, PJ's not passing. PJ a lot of times is trying to get into the paint and score.
Why don't they give the
he'll
ball to
throw a
him?
bailout.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. So
same way.
Kid for the last few games have been experimenting between him and PJ bringing the ball up, and I'm like, we all know PJ's worked on his handles, which is great. But we know last year PJ routinely would dribble off his leg trying to get into the paint. So
Big
I'm
J,
like,
PJ, nice, yo. PJ.
no.
Oh, hold on, no.
No,
I know you still saying like you're talking about last year. I'm throwing on top saying, bro, like we forget. Not saying we even forget, but like PJ still young. Like we knew that when we got him, so it's like PJ still going to develop, and he's still developing. Man, it makes me so sad. It makes me
27.
so sad.
That's what I told you with
Big
PJ. Go ahead.
Big J, I have a question for you, and this is the reason
Yes,
why
sir.
I agree with the whole he's too passive. When you have games like last one in Houston, when the offense has become slow, you have a point guard on the court now. You have D'Lo on the court now.
Mm-hmm.
Cooper will stand in the corner, and I keep seeing this team do this. This team will focus
Kitty,
on
I got
everyone
you.
else but Cooper. They will pass everyone else but Cooper. They will let him rot in the corner. And that's good. D'Lo bringing up the ball. He'll pass to PJ. He'll pass Maxey. They'll pass everywhere but Cooper. And
So
Cooper needs to get up on like, hey, pass me the ball. That's what I'm saying.
No, I've seen. Okay, so in
try.
the arena, I've seen him call for that. He's called for the ball, but a lot of times he'll be standing there. But like I said, if the scheme is you go stand in the corner, then you're not involved in the play, and that's a scheme problem. You're not utilizing the players. Cooper's a slasher. We already said it. He should be slashing or getting some intermediate where he can create. Or like I said, really, what should happen is on a fast break, Cooper should be the one bringing the ball up. If he can't get none immediately, get the ball to D'Lo or whoever the point guard is, and then let them do a half court set. But he should still be involved. But like I said, a lot of times they'll be like, "All right, go stand in the corner," and we don't know, like they don't know how to utilize you. You know?
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
But then that's where I'm looking. That's
go ahead, Larry. Go ahead. Finish your point real quick, and then Try going to talk. You want to talk? Go ahead.
That's where I'm looking at the rest of the players on the court because this is a rookie that we have on our team. Hey, you see y'all done all slow down and stagnant. Y'all saw in the first quarter, he bust butt real quick for them 12 points. Y'all can make sure he touched the rock. It's not hard to just make sure he touched the rock. It's not hard to shoot him a sign. We see, quote unquote, Luka give head signs to people all the time when the flag. So I understand that I'm talking about D'Angelo is not Luka, but
so yes or no?
If you're going to be our point guard, you got to do something.
Yes or no, Larry? And I'm gonna let Try talk. Just yes or no. is he the point guard? Or is he not the point guard?
Not
Because if
tonight.
he's the point guard, then he got. No, I know not tonight, but in general, has he been a point guard or not? Because if he has, he's had the ball in his hand, right?
No, he hasn't.
No,
Or
the
not,
person,
so,
he's not the
who
point
leads
guard?
the team, he's only the point guard the first 6 minutes of the game. If you
Okay.
look after that, they keep the point guard on the court after that.
I got you.
or
He's
PJ. Or
I think he's
PJ.
like number 3. Yeah, he's like number 3 or number 4 on his team in time of possession and touches. It's
I got
AD, it's D'Angelo, it's either him or PJ next. Like, I get, people keep saying like, oh, he's the point guard. Why he's the point guard? I get what y'all see. That's the first 6 minutes of the game. And your coach keeps saying, I'm doing this because in April, I want him to be able to handle the rock himself and not have to worry about him fumbling the ball.
All right, go ahead, try. What up, PGK?
So I was just thinking about this, right? But him being passive, I can also believe that it's him being nervous, being the number 1 pick, and you know how media's gassing him up. Because if you remember, he's not gassing himself up, saying all this stuff about, oh, I'm the next Kawhi and all that. Who does this remind you of, King? 2 years ago, Anthony Edwards, and they were calling him Michael Jordan. What did Anthony Edwards say? He said, I'm not calling myself Michael Jordan. You guys are. And guess what? When he lost in the playoffs, they started cooking him because they were saying he was Michael Jordan, but himself was not saying he was Michael Jordan.
But that's kind of
he never said he was Kawhi. He said that's one of his favorite players.
He said, they asked him who he patterned the game at. He said, what did he say? Jason Tatum on offense and
did
he say
Kawhi? He said KG. I think he said KG. I thought on defense.
Okay, he might have said, he said one of them on defense. So that was, but the thing is, what try it's a draft. You feel me? So you gotta take a chance. Like, that's the only way you could. Scouts gotta scout and figure out what guys comps are or whatever they supposed to be. So, like, that's, I mean, somebody thought Anthony Bennett was going to be a good player.
Yeah, I don't think he's nervous, dude. I don't think, because he's had a target on his back since he was 14 years old, man. He's been the number 1 consensus player in America since he's like 14.
I think on offense he's a little nervous.
I'll tell you, he's passive on offense. Like I tell you, I think he needs to. One, they got to get him more involved, and they got to get him easier shots. Like, the thing is, you got to help all your players get to the point where they can be effective and score. And so, if you got somebody who can go out there and drop it, you got to help them get involved, but they're not doing it.
It's something I read recently with him at Duke. Didn't they run a lot of pick and rolls with him? Have they been doing that with him, with the Mavericks?
He initiated a lot of the pick and rolls at Duke.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Have we seen that? I can't recall. Like,
what's his efficiency? Really, no. What's his efficiency right now? What is he shooting from the floor, and from the 3?
I mean, right now they got a 10-point lead over the Mavericks.
Yeah, what is Coop like shooting for the year so far, as far as from the field?
From
I think 30, it's below 30.
I thought it was above. I think it was above.
Oh, it's in the 30s.
I think it's in the 30s or 40s. I don't think it's like. I mean,
it's gonna be. Obviously, he a rookie, so I don't expect him to shoot like 50%. He usually shooting the 40s, low 40s in your rookie year, but he in the 30s.
Field goal percent, 48.1. Field goal percent 48.1. 3 is 38.5.
Yeah,
and 84% from the free throw.
Okay, that's awesome.
Hold on. No. I put in, but they would give me the wrong stats. Hold on.
They give you college numbers or something?
Yeah, they're giving college stats.
It's like 33% or something from free.
I'm like, bro, he's shooting 48%.
He's shooting 100% from free throw.
Oh no, he's shooting 38.8%.
No, he's not shooting 100%.
He's shooting 38.8%.
Yeah, he is shooting 100% from. He hasn't missed a free throw yet.
Yeah, he got a.
Yeah, I thought he said for 3-point. That's all. Like, no, he's not.
Yeah, his efficiency.
No.
His efficiency is not the best.
Field goal 38.8.
Yeah, 38.8.
So yeah, field goal 38.8. 3-point is 31%.
Yeah,
31 not the worst for a forward 3-point shooter as first
with
year.
An awful offense.
Yeah, that's not the worst. But that 38 nasty though. He got to make more other shots.
Yeah,
you feel me? He got to stop making. He making a bunch of. He's making his like breakaway buckets. He got to make mid range and close buckets when people are in half court.
I've been
Like that's
more
what I thought
impressed.
he might struggle in half court, even in the summer league. I was
I've
looking
been
at.
more impressed with his 3-point shooting than I've been with everything else offensively. To be honest.
Yeah,
Well,
he's struggling to half court is what I thought his problem was going to be. Go ahead, Jay.
and that's what I was saying. That's why you got to have a point guard because you need somebody to make it easy for these guys to create. Same thing with Clay. All of these dudes.
Yep.
Clay is struggling because you don't have anybody setting him up. And you have point guards on the team, and you refuse to play him with point guards. You play him with an 18-year-old small forward as a point guard. That is idiotic. And then you wonder why Clay's numbers are down. Coop's numbers are off. Coop's inefficient. Because, he's you're not even playing with Najee. I mean, you can put him and Najee on the court together or something, but it's like you're not putting your players in a situation to win. That's why I said Jason Kidd is almost a terrorist sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
I think Clay numbers been down though since you traded away.
They weren't down last year. He shot almost 40%.
Yeah. Clay numbers went down, but Kyrie helped him out.
As soon as you trade away,
without a point guard,
as soon as Lucas was traded and Kyrie left,
you don't want Klay Thompson dribbling the basketball.
No,
now, I think we all can agree on that. You don't want Klay Thompson dribbling the basketball. You want him to dribble the basketball as little as possible.
Yep.
He's dribbling the ball too much. Like this year, he's dribbling the ball probably damn near as much as he dribbled in a season.
But that's where I heard someone ask earlier, like, hey, does he do pick and roll? You don't have a pick and roll offense. They changed they split.
Well, Lively hasn't been playing. That's the problem.
Offense. No, you have a Princeton offense now.
Gafford
you have a totally different type of offense now.
AD, I'm just saying the guys, when you done had in there, why ain't you running them? You done had somebody that run a pick and roll.
Y'all switched your offense over the summer.
PJ Washington even
run pick and roll. I could be wrong, but I think the person leading in touches for your team right now, and he's been gone for 3 games, is AD. You have your offense is now supposed to be. That's why I said a while ago. Your offense is now kind of supposed to be ran through your power forward, on the block, passing, moving the ball around a lot type offense. You don't.
You want to know what the Mavericks issue is? Y'all want to know what the Mavericks issue is? I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm keeping it 100 with you. It ain't even just Jason Kidd. It's Jason Kidd, but it's part of Jason Kidd. But this going to say it for y'all. Mavericks soft. Mavericks soft on offense. Y'all jump. All y'all do is shoot jumpers. All you do is shoot jumpers. Yeah, that's all you do. They have no paint presence. That's crazy. It's the Mavericks. They would just become paint juggernauts. Now you got guys like AD, even AD. I told you when he's on, it's because he's making jump shots now. Like this dude don't got no move in the post where he's doing that stuff. That's not AD game no more. He shoots jump shots.
I'm really big on Gafford. You all know that. But his return the other night, I thought was really good. Gave us a better paint presence in the minutes he gave us.
It's ridiculous. Y'all getting destroyed in paint points.
Yeah.
Y'all getting destroyed. The Mavericks are struggling to get 20 points in the paint a game.
Well, where's the lob? I mean, Clay was throwing lobs last year. I mean, Kyrie, obviously. Everybody was throwing lobs.
There's no gravity. Nobody is demanding a double team. There's nobody in the Mavericks that demand a double team right now.
Well, here's the thing. So, King, here's the thing, right? If you said you're going to go away from a heliocentric offense, right? Why are we running so much ISO? Like I said, we're supposed to be moving the ball around, but they're not doing it. Like, and that's why I said, that's why you noticed the minutes when D'Lo was in. D'Lo is like a plus 26 sometimes, plus 28. But it's like, and everybody should understand the ball moves more when he's on the court and when Brandon Williams is on the court.
That's true.
But other than that,
y'all still shoot a bunch of jump shots though. Like y'all get hot. Even when what's his name? D'Lo got hot the last game that y'all he got hot. You feel me? That kept y'all in the game. Y'all paint points are trash.
Yeah, even Najee. I mean, Najee was just an automatic floater last season.
Y'all paint presence is trash right now. It's like PJ Washington, and that's it. Y'all paint presence is PJ Washington.
Yep.
That's my argument, and that's why I said I don't like this team right now because your offense. Someone made a decision over the summer that you were going to change your offense all the way. I don't know why you chose to change your offense all the way. I get that you don't have Luka no more, but you can say I don't know. I'm going to say I don't know because of the way
who you dunked on? Who did you just dunk on?
What happened?
Flag just threw somebody in.
Yeah. Sorry. I don't know if y'all watched that.
Flag dunked on somebody.
Flag, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was just
Somebody
talking
hit the
about
floor,
Law.
and he stood over him and flexed.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, King, I need VIP. I'm at work. No, I'm at work. Can't y'all hear the truck?
Yeah,
Are you fine? I don't think they were laughing at you. Larry was like,
No,
They're watching
I
the
thought they were
Jazz.
laughing because I said I need VIP. I'm like, God.
No, I don't mean anything.
Larry was getting mad. He was like, hold up, man.
Yes,
I don't need assistance. I'm good.
we struggling out here. This economy is bad now out here.
She's like,
Yeah,
I
it
don't
is.
need
No, it
assistance.
ain't. You're mistaken, Larry. The economy is the best it's ever been.
Best it's ever been, man.
Oh,
I
I'm
don't know
not.
what
I
you're talking
know I know who's telling y'all that lie. Is the person who
I don't know
drives.
who's saying it. Whoever it is, he says it a lot.
Larry, I work
I'm
at
gonna tell you,
UPS.
as the person who delivers all your stuff,
Yeah,
everything. Nah, don't do it.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Big J.
Everything's cheaper.
I'm gonna
Larry, I
tell you
work at
something
UPS.
Yeah.
Hold up.
because I
Go
know
ahead.
you live in Texas. Real quick, do not buy drinks from Kroger for like a month. or two.
Ooh.
Okay.
Go ahead,
All right.
This
Pat.
is ominous. That's ominous.
Now, I was just
Drinks.
telling Larry, I work at
Just keep it a month.
UPS, and I can see when people are buying and not buying stuff. And right now, the containers coming in to unload are half full, and the ones going out aren't full. So
Right.
I can tell you right now from there, people are not buying like they were.
Oh, I know.
I'm the person shipping everything. I know how heavy my trailers be.
Is
People are
Utah
not
finally
buying.
trying to win, y'all? That's what I want to
Huh?
know.
Is
Is
who?
Utah finally trying to win?
They're missing Kessler now for the season,
Yeah,
right?
I know. So that might be it. That might be where it's done. He said he went to the doctors and found out he tore his shoulder. That's crazy. It's like, whoa, it's gone. You gonna
Should,
need season in the surgery. Oh, okay.
Ooh,
shouldn't the team
yeah,
figure that out?
You say what, Pasquale?
Shouldn't the team figure that out? Don't they have
Well, I
like?
think we sent him
I
like
think that's what
trainers
it
from
was.
last year.
I think they sent him to the doctor. That's what I think. That's
Oh,
what
okay,
happened.
okay.
Like to see
Oh,
what's
I
okay,
thought
going
it
on.
was, I thought he went on his own. Like, man,
Oh,
they're not really.
he might have. I don't know exactly. I think they sent him to the. I would hope the team did that and say go
Right.
see the doctor. And he's like, oh no, you got a torn shoulder, torn labrum or
no, I
whatever.
think
You gotta go get the surgery.
I mean, we've seen what team doctors can do to a player just being Mavs fans. So
yeah, I think Utah hired the ones we fired last year. So
oh, that's
no, I'm just kidding, man. I
that's.
don't know what to do. That dude
I'm
didn't
gonna
have no
say wow.
license. No, that dude had no license to practice. So whoa, they just put Brand away. It was no mistake. Didn't even get a foul.
What up, preload?
Yo, King, your boy Nico was signing autographs. Did you get one?
Yeah, man. I got the first one.
Also, why are they double teaming us? I hate when I see this. Okay, that was decent coverage, but I hate when this team when they feel the need to double team people. I
And
don't
they
understand that
shouldn't.
at
I
all.
agree with that.
I hate any team double team, and I told you that, Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
I
they're
hate
Look
Your
at the
team has
dog.
any
more than
Come
enough
on.
good
team
You got to
defenders.
shoot
double
that. Coop, you
teaming.
got to shoot. Man, get that ball back there and make him shoot. All right, that's it. You're gonna shoot that.
Your team has more than enough good defenders to where they should never have to. Or
Never,
you
man.
should show double team. You should show double team, but you shouldn't really like.
Yeah,
double.
you show in situations where
Hey.
like you playing against a guy and he like spin into a double team or something, but you don't go hard like trap nobody ever. Like that's not
No, you flash it. Yeah, you
nah,
flash it.
yeah, like that's not your. If you want to be a top defensive team, they talk about they want to be the best defensive team in the NBA. Why are you double teaming?
We're just so slow on offense. It's just, when the ball passes, there's a player in that guy's face as soon as he gets the ball.
So y'all think the Pelicans are gonna finally trade Herb Jones or Trey Murphy, being that they trash
Nope.
and they gonna need a bro. They don't have their draft pick, Larry.
They don't, but they said they even traded away to Phillips, so they had their pick and they had Phillips pick. And they traded both.
Yeah, so they need a draft pick. They gonna have to trade one of them dudes.
But it don't. So the problem is, unless you trade for a team that's worse than you, it don't really matter.
They went in to win.
I don't think they have anything though. At least you get a pick.
No, they don't. They have no picks this year. They don't have any
At least you
picks
get a pick in a draft. That's what would be
They
great.
went into win now mode. If you trade away the players who's supposed to quote unquote be your win now mode, you basically saying that you suck at your job.
Hey,
I think a lot of GMs don't want to say that.
Hey, Big J, you see Derek Queen the other day?
No, I didn't see him. What did he do?
You didn't see him always get that triple double and help New Orleans get to
Nah.
their first victory? You didn't see that?
I thought New Orleans was still. I thought they still hadn't won yet. They won the game.
They won the other night against.
They won one.
We just played last night. It was last night, I think.
The Hornets.
We watching the game. The Hornets. Yeah.
Oh, I just saw a video with it. Man, I don't watch no other team.
Jose Alvarado.
A lot of flag right there.
Jose Alvarado hit like a game-winning 3.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw somebody did a video where they were saying that they still hadn't won the game. They were 0-6. Them and one other team were both 0-6.
And my man Derek Queen had a triple double. I think he had like 12, 8, and 7 or something like that.
So here's the thing. So is Zion hurt, right?
Yeah, Zion hurt. He not seriously hurt. Supposedly, we don't know what happens because with Zion, when they say he out for like 2 weeks, that become the whole season. But he's supposed to be out for like 2 weeks or so.
My thing though is if he's, like I said, that contract's not guaranteed. They can cut him at any point.
It's only not guaranteed for weight though, right? Is that the clause, or was any?
No, it was based on games played, and he missed the cutoff.
Okay,
so he's not. His contract is no longer guaranteed.
They can void it whenever they want to now.
Yep. He had to play a certain number of games in the first 3 years, I believe, or 2 years, and he missed it. So they said it's no longer fully. It's not guaranteed anymore.
Bro. Okay, nice.
Great trade.
If Larry's talking, I don't know what you're trying to say.
Larry talking in the future.
My bad.
He said, thought he was being abducted by aliens.
He was hearing the white noise.
Don't let him probe you, man. Don't let him probe you.
Yeah, my man Kugler's supposed to be remaking the X-Files, man. That's gonna be awesome. If they make black skeptic X-Files people, you know how deep into the government that can go. Man.
Come on, man. I play some defense.
What you say, Jay?
No, I'm telling them to play defense because they could have got a rebound, but they didn't get a rebound.
Oh.
I'm like, yeah,
how long did they say how long AD out? They say 2 games evaluation.
Yeah, so this is the second game, right?
Second one's for reevaluation after this game.
Day to day. And Lively will probably be back next week.
AD was supposed to be reevaluated when they got back.
Hey, how many games? Who's going to play more games this year, AD or Lively?
Lively.
I'm not so sure.
Here's the thing. No, what I told y'all before, when everybody was like, if AD missed, I'm like, the thing is, if AD missed, yeah, but PJ is not a huge drop off for it. He is a drop off, but he ain't. You know what I'm saying? It's not like
he's a very good starting quality power forward.
Yes. You're not going to Dwight Powell level. And I know that's blasphemy on the airwaves because everybody loves Dwight Powell.
You not a Dwight Powell fan?
No, I ain't no Dwight. Oh my goodness, what did you do?
Jay, man, come on, Jay, man. When you gonna forgive Dwight Powell, man?
I told you I don't forget the Mavs, and whenever I've always told them that. I told them when I talked to them, I said it's y'all's fault that we hate Dwight Powell. You did this. I said y'all put him in a position to fail, and everybody will hate seeing him on the court. What are you? Did you turn into a female robot?
Yo, Jalen Duren almost got 20 and 20, yo. Jalen Duren is taking that turn, man. He is, and Cade is okay.
There you go, boy.
Beating the beast.
Shoot, stop acting like that.
I think the number one problem with this offense, you guys could say it's the scheme and everything, but watching this over and over, it's the passing.
Woo.
Oh, I thought you were saying none of the white boys.
Did his leg did his calf move?
Huh?
Ooh.
Woo.
Oh.
Come on, boy. Go. Push it, man.
Woo. Hold up, yo. Did it?
Oh.
Did it?
Oh, no.
Oh, he walked off. He good.
Okay.
I was like, whoa.
Whoa.
Like his leg buckled. He was praying and all. He thought it might have been over for a second.
Oh.
What a pass.
Oh, look at that.
But as far as
Look
Mavericks,
at Hardy playing defense against Derek Queen. Oh, they pushed him in the back. That should have been a foul. They pushed Gafford in the back. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got 7 minutes, man.
That's where you got to go to sleep?
Nah, 7 minutes for this game over.
Oh.
Nah, this has been a good game, Utah versus Detroit.
Larry, we need
I
an
was watching
ED
the
truck
Mavs
so to make less noise.
that's
What's
the
up?
sound of a Mack truck.
I got a Mack truck. I said you need to get an EV so to make less noise. I got a Mack
Not
and
getting an
International, and they both loud.
Oh,
He said, I'm
Getting
not going to
that EV semi. That sounds like the worst invention in the world.
No, sir. I invested in
Yes,
a
sir.
company that was making
power,
EV
man.
box trucks.
Get enough power.
No, so I invested in a company that was making EV box trucks. And what they were doing is they made the entire box was covered in solar panels so it would charge all day.
So what they got like?
You
What they
said
got
box
like?
truck. I'm talking about semi.
I know. I was
Each one of the wheels got its own battery. I'm guessing.
Well, no, the battery is gonna be underneath.
It's only one battery. I'm saying each one of the wheels probably had a battery on the semi.
probably
You talking
average.
battery or motor?
At
You
least
talking
two.
battery or motor?
Well, don't
I
they
think he
run
means
off the
motor.
batteries? Don't the motors?
No,
aren't they run off of? Aren't the motors ran off of batteries?
So they usually put motors. So something like
some
Rivian puts
vehicles be
motors in
having
each wheel.
batteries in each one of their. I thought each one of their wheels and all that stuff.
No.
The
The batteries
four-wheel drive.
usually. No. The batteries usually in the center. Now you have motors at the wheels, but you have batteries. The batteries usually you sit on top of the battery.
Okay.
Like under the frame, like that's where they put the batteries.
Okay. So does each one of the wheels have a motor then?
No, usually so sometimes they put on each axle or each wheel. Like at one point, Rivian was supposed to have one motor on each wheel, and they decided against it for some reason because they were going to have like I think 450 horsepower motors on each wheel.
So
you're
driving freight with only one motor?
No, usually you should have something like if you do freight routing, they'll have like one per axle.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking. One per. Okay. All right. So not one per wheel, but a little bit less than that because they double up.
Yeah, you do.
No, though.
Because I know they have
It'd be
like
crazy
buses
if you do
as well,
one per
EV
wheel.
buses. Like school buses and all.
Okay, so it said the Freightliner, Volvo, Nikola all have, and Tesla all have EVs.
Sorry, y'all. Jeez. Yo, Kate is nice, man. Said 6 to 8 weeks. Okay. That's what I thought, Ruggs. I'm thinking at the end of the day, he's gonna be out at least a month. They're gonna give him that treatment. You know what's about to happen. They just got a reason. Side step 3.
6 to 8 weeks. Dang.
In the up and under.
Who's 6 to 8 weeks?
He said he read that AD is going to be out 6 to 8 weeks.
I haven't seen anything on him yet.
Give me your source.
So if AD going to be out 6 to 8 weeks, who returns first, AD or Kyrie?
Kyrie probably.
That's crazy.
But I've been saying since the injury when Kyrie was playing this year. Now, finally, kids said he'll probably play in 2025. Everybody like, oh! Like,
you saying that Kyrie maybe play more games than Anthony Davis in 2025?
Oh man, I didn't think of that either.
Are you saying that Kyrie Irving may play more games than Anthony Davis in 2025? Man, I just want to hear you say that, Big J.
I think Kyrie's coming back in December. I think he'll be back sometime in December.
All right, so if he's back in December, he got enough time. AD only play how many games?
I think
If less
five,
than
6.
he played 5. How many y'all played so far? He played 5.
This is 7, right?
Y'all
This
what
Right.
is,
I think
y'all 2 and
this is
5
game 8.
already, right? Or 2 and 4? Y'all 2 and 5
This
before this game, right?
2 and 5. This is game 8.
yeah, I think he played 5 games.
Played 5 of them. Okay. So you saying Kyrie can play more than 5 games?
Yeah, maybe it depends on when he come back in December. I mean, he should be on a minutes restriction, but like I said, if Kyrie comes back, but that's the thing, like if he should be back, like I said, I would say mid to late December.
Do we have a Christmas game again?
Yep. Yeah, we do.
Y'all did?
Okay.
Okay. Who y'all play?
He's gonna come back on Christmas.
Okay,
that's what I said. I said it before. Let's see.
Either Christmas
y'all don't
or
play the
New
Lakers, do
Year.
y'all? That's not Christmas Day, right?
Maybe.
Lakers,
I'm looking at it right now.
I think they missed that game. I think everybody was yelling saying the NBA
Yeah,
missed.
they didn't. Yeah, they didn't schedule that. Everybody's like, "Oh, you missed an
I don't know
opportunity."
if they put y'all on national TV really. Like maybe with one
we
game.
play the Warriors on Christmas.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah.
It's the Warriors.
And it's an
Hello?
early game.
At 4 p.m. Yeah.
Yeah.
After 10, Jay, you gotta be at least 500 at the 10 games.
Who?
This year, the Mavericks.
You
need Jason Kidd to be at least 500 where you need to be? Because that's crazy. We wouldn't have said 500 before the season started, but now obviously situations have.
I would say like a 10-10 or maybe like a 15-15.
No. At 10 games, Pasquale. At 10 games.
I know at 10 games. I don't know.
5-5.
It's just so early in the season.
Hold up,
for me.
Y'all already got 5 L's. Damn.
know what I'm saying? They have to go on a run to get to 5.
Y'all had to win 3 in a row.
I don't know if this team will be after 20 games at 500.
Damn.
Be honest.
Like I said,
I don't like this team offense.
No,
I
but
don't
here's
like
the
the
thing.
offense.
So
Nobody
I
does.
think if we would have played those other, so we should have won the Washington game, and what was the other one? The Detroit game. They should have won both of those. Those were, I think, like I said, those were coaching errors, and so those games should have been easy wins, but they were not.
You should have won the Houston game.
Should have won Houston too, but I'm saying that was coaching and scheming.
I don't blame that on coaching.
How you figure that?
Damn near every team could have won every game.
You lost Houston because your whole team went. You lost Houston because your whole team went cold. You lost Detroit because your whole team went cold. You cannot.
Why did the whole team get cold? Because you messed them with the rotations. Your team don't just go cold. Like I said, if you don't when you pull the point guard out, where the point guard is getting your team minutes and getting your team points, and you keep sitting the point guards down, or you play the point guards 3 minutes or 5 minutes in the second half. That's like we talked about, and I hate bringing that team up, but we talk about ultimate stupid coaching moves. We remember J.J. Redick during the playoffs last year when he played at the starting 5 the entire second half, and it never been done in the history of the playoffs. That's like not playing a point guard
and with no center.
Half. Yes. So that's that level of stupidity is what I look at the way we've been running these lineups out here.
Oh, y'all know Cade Cunningham second in the league so far in fourth quarter scoring?
Nope.
This dude had like 16 points going to the fourth quarter. He got like 31 now. He go get his assist first, getting his assist with his team, and then he go and just get buckets.
Cade is killing it this year. But yeah, that's not the reason why you lost Houston or Detroit. I think the whole fourth quarter in both games you had D'Angelo Russell on the court. Your guys went cold. You do not have actual bucket getters. A person you can just give the ball to, and you don't have to worry about them.
Kyrie would have definitely helped in those games.
Yes.
I don't think. I'm telling you, I wouldn't expect. I still either way. I'm not. Maybe I'm just crazy. I'm not expecting Kyrie to be Kyrie this year, though, y'all.
No, I think Kyrie make this team better.
He gonna make this team better, but I ain't gonna expect him to be the guy that's going. Don't expect Kyrie to be out here dropping 20 every fourth quarter and all now, though.
No, I think Kyrie's gonna be about 80%.
I agree with that.
I put him at 80% of what he is, what he was. If he gives you 80%, so if he gives you 24 and 4, are you mad?
Absolutely. That's good. That's gonna help you a ton.
Yeah.
Big
That's all.
J, let me
That's
ask you a
all.
question. Who do you?
Yes, sir.
Let me ask you a question because I hear you make this argument all the time, and I wonder how many minutes do you think D'Angelo Russell is averaging? I don't even know hardcore myself, but I just really do want to know.
Ooh.
It's
Because I
weird
think a
because,
lot
like
of
I
Mavs
said,
fans think D'Angelo Russell is averaging like 15 minutes a game.
well, like I said, if you average them, it's different because, like I said, there are certain games where kids played him like 12 minutes, 8 minutes, But then a couple, like when he played him like 25 minutes, he, like I said, he was a plus 27 in that game. You know what I mean? So it's up. His minutes are up and down. And like I said, the same thing with Clay last year. You can't take a shooter and let them sit for 3 quarters and then all right, go out there and save the game because shooters go cold.
I don't think D'Angelo Russell has played less than 30 minutes since the first game of this year.
Oh, he has.
I would down that hill.
Oh,
I'm almost willing if you pull it
up.
up.
The actual numbers.
Yeah, I'm almost positive. At best, he probably has 2 games, maybe 3 games below 30 minutes.
I'm pulling it up right now.
About to say, I was looking myself. D'Angelo Russell.
Right now, he's averaging 23 minutes a game right now.
Yep. And stats for the regular season. Let's see.
First 2 games, he played less than 9 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. He's had.
I know that game. That's the first game. I think since then he's been playing 20 plus minutes every other game.
All right, so y'all first game was against San Antonio, right? He had 15. Damn,
Yep.
hold up, Larry. Hold up, Larry. You was close. You close. So the first game of the season he played 15 minutes, right? Second game he played 9 minutes. In Toronto he played 29 minutes. OKC he played 30 minutes. Indiana though he only got 20 minutes. Detroit he got 30, and Houston he got 29. He been getting
this belief
quite a few 30 minutes.
The belief that D'Angelo Russell doesn't get enough PT is a false belief. I just think that's the easiest way we can pick on kid. If you want to say kid offense is bad and he needs to stop with this offense, I agree. If you want to say he doesn't play a point guard, no, it's just the easiest way to pick on him. Because D'Angelo Russell's getting minutes.
Look at the plus minus.
And when D'Angelo's not on the court, I get what you're saying, but you spell D'Angelo with Brandon Williams. So when D'Angelo's not on the court, Brandon Williams is on the court.
He has not been doing that every game, though. He has not been doing that every game.
Once again, I'm almost with a die on this hill that outside the games that where Brandon Williams was arrested, you will see Brandon Williams' minutes will correlate the rest of the 48 minutes of the game.
Well, Brandon Williams didn't play until he got arrested. Hold on. Brandon Williams didn't play until he got arrested.
It can't happen because neither one of them start.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It can't be 48, Larry.
And he stopped playing them hard.
No, okay.
He stopped playing. And he also stopped playing them hard when Nemhard was out there and producing. He completely stopped playing him. And so I'm like, I don't know.
I understand.
So you should never have a minute of play time without a point guard on the court, is what I'm saying. Yeah. And we've had, on average, we average about 10 minutes a game without a point guard.
And that's too much.
I think that, but this is what I'm saying with this. I honestly could be wrong. I could be reading too much into what everybody's saying in the media. I could be reading too much what the players are saying. I think everybody has come to the agreement, Mavs team for themselves, is that, hey, our first 6 to 8 minutes, we're going to give that as troop development time. After that, we're playing regular basketball.
So why are we okay? But so
normally,
my question is, why start off in a hole every game? This team already has a history of starting off slow. So we say, hey, let's start off. We're going to be down 15, 20 points to start this game. And then trying to work our way back into a regular, like a play like real basketball. That's dumb. But would you not agree?
Most games you're not starting. I agree with what you're saying, but most of the, you can go look at all these first quarters. Most of these games, you're not starting 15, 20 points behind. No, that's not how it goes. The problem is you have no bench. You have no bench scoring. Let's be real. You have no bench scoring. So when you do finally sub out all your main guys, you have no one coming on. Now you do. You at one point had nobody coming onto the court getting you buckets. You
So
have,
all right, so
and then when you look at, my bad, there you go.
I was gonna say I was at the Indiana game, right? That was the first time I saw us keep a point guard on the court basically the entire time. Other than that, we've had too many games. Even then, we didn't start off with a point guard. We started off and we were down. We were down like, I think, 12, 13 points by the time we started playing a point guard in that game. Because, like I said, I was sitting in India. I was watching the whole game. And I was sitting there. And that's when we started running our comeback between the D'Lo minutes and the Brandon Williams minutes. Brandon Williams went off that game.
All right, y'all.
But
Thank
then,
Go ahead, Big J. I'm sorry. I was just saying I'm about to end this game real quick, y'all. Thank y'all. I'm gonna stop the streaming and all. Let me switch to the game. Go ahead, Big J. Finish your point.
no, I was just saying, so, well, too many times we will have, like, even when he does sub out, you don't always have a point guard out there. And I know you may think, but like I said, watching, I'm not going by the media. I rarely listen to the media on this team. I actually watch the games to see what's going on the games. And in watching the games, I'll be like, why do we have Najee Marshall, Cooper Flagg, PJ,